Hold tight, Crawford. They're coming. I can smell them.
Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a right, eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear, when they are here, they will reclaim, all in their name, hopes turn to black, when they come back, ignorant fools, mankind will lose, where they will get, it's this again, stars above the turning, boiling and chilling, boat of returning, season of doom, scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, up in the sea, from underground, down from the skies, air all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a right, eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend, ignorant fools, mankind will lose, where they look at, questless again, stars by the turning, calling and chilling, boat of returning, season of doom, scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, down from the skies, air all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a right, eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend, ignorant fools, mankind will lose, where they look at, questless again, stars by the turning, calling and chilling, boat of returning, season of doom, scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, from underground, down from the skies, air all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on a right, eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end, where they extend, ignorant fools, mankind will lose, where they look at, questless again, stars by the turning, calling and chilling, boat of returning, season of doom, scary, 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 scary solstice, very, very, very scary solstice, up on the sea, from underground, down from the skies, air all around, they will return.
He's pretty skilled with that shovel.
Mind your own business. I've got no time for you.
I'll leave him alone. There's nothing to talk about. The chapel is locked.
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Can you tell me, why is that chapel in the graveyard locked?
The old chapel? I'll tell you why. It's locked because nobody has any business going in it.
Can you open it for me?
No, I couldn't. Nobody is allowed to go there, like I said.
But you have the key to it, right?
Exactly. And it's going to stay that way.
I have to get into that chapel at all costs. How could I possibly obtain the key? How about you lend me your key? I'll return it in a little while. You could watch my wallet for me in the meantime.
Well, a little extra added to that lousy salary of mine would come handy.
So, what do you say?
No, it's not possible. I can't do it. The head nurse would really enjoy the chance to fry my backside. I can't risk somebody finding out.
Too bad. I'll keep the wallet to myself then. I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
The boiler man probably would not like it. He won't let me in. He would see me. There's no reason to talk. This is the only way to get inside the sanatorium. I have no choice. I don't know what we could talk about. I must be quiet so I won't get caught. This time, I wouldn't have any explanation. I'm lucky there's no one here. I've got to take advantage of that before somebody comes. How do I obtain the keys to that chapel? I'll have a look around here. I've got to come up with something. I can't see anything useful. Too bad. No spare keys. Just an old pair of rubber boots. Personal stuff. I'll leave it as it is. The door of the boiler is very hot. I will get burnt. I should dampen it first. The door of... I should dampen it first. I don't know. Boiler is unbearable. These are almost twice the size of my feet. This should attract some attention. Now, I've got to get going. Maybe I went a bit too far with those boots. Hopefully none of the smoke has gotten into the building. It's quite smoky in there. One cannot breathe in there now. It's going to take a while before the boiler room is aired out completely. Perfect. He left the keys in the lock. I'll borrow them. James's body. I need a little hair for comparison with the sample that Herman was clasping in his hand. There are 2 big bottles full of chlorine in it. There are 2 big... I need to use something to cut off a little hair. I don't want to touch him with my hands. There are 2 big bottles full of... a broken glass. Okay, this should do. Where could I have a close look at it? Well, maybe just. I'll go back to the morgue and use Herman's microscope. It's set up properly now. I can use it. The samples differ. Even I can see that. It wasn't James who killed Herman. But who was it then? Who's got a black? Morris. It's set up properly now. I can... Morris isn't here. Where could he have gone? A letter. Strange things have been happening around here. It all began a few days after the funeral of old Mr. Gordon, when his heir Samuel returned to the manor.
Then his heir Samuel returned to the manor. I haven't got a clue as to what's going on, but when somebody finds this note, I'll be far away already. It seems to me that that detective wants to frame me for Henry's murder, so I won't be hanging around. I'm going to go while there's still time. Feel free to keep my last month's wage, and don't bother looking for me. I won't be returning. Morris.
Morris has run away. I knew he couldn't be trusted. What if it was he who committed the murders? Morris's cap. I found a little hair. I should examine it closely. Maybe this sample will match the one Herman was clasping in his hand. No. Morris isn't the murderer I'm looking for either. But if it isn't him, then who? Good afternoon, Harry.
More like evening, I'd say. Have you seen the weather outside? It's unnaturally dark.
Yes, it's very strange.
More than that, weather like this brings nothing good. I'm a bit superstitious, you see.
Yes, I've noticed.
But enough about the weather. Here in the pub, we're always comfortable. Will you have anything, Mr. Samuel?
I don't think so. I've just come to ask about things.
I thought so. No offense intended, but you're not exactly my best customer.
The pub is deserted. Where is everyone, Harry?
Everyone's probably staying at home. The weather is ghastly today. In fact, I'm not even surprised.
Bates?
Yes, sir?
Bates, I have just returned from Ashbury. I spoke with the head nurse, and
Any news of Sir Robert?
well, unfortunately,
From your tone, I anticipate bad news.
it's worse, Bates. Much worse. Robert is dead.
What? Sir Robert? That's inconceivable. Oh my, I sensed something terrible would happen. All this time since Sir Robert disappeared. This is going to be a tremendous shock for Madam.
Maybe it would be preferable not to let her know, at least for the time being.
But how could we possibly not tell her about this?
Bates, we cannot tell her now. Try to understand. We need to give this some time.
But Madam will continue to look for Sir Robert. She will find out the truth by herself soon anyway, and things will be worse for her.
Believe me, Bates, the later she learns about Robert's death, the better.
Oh, you are probably right, sir. We have to give Madam more time. The news would destroy her right now. Would you excuse me now, sir? I need to organize my thoughts.
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
What was in the Ashbury building before it became a sanatorium?
I have no idea. I was never interested in that place. Why are you asking about such a thing, Samuel?
I just wanted to know. It's not important.
I think on one occasion, Robert mentioned there used to be a hospital for cholera patients there. That building has a terrible past indeed. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it. It's locked. Robert's study. I feel as though he were watching me even now. Who's the man in the picture? I've never seen his face before. I have to find his place in the past and obtain his key. Anatomy. A little key was hidden there. There's a solution of a distinct color in some of the tubes. Maybe this is what Robert was working on all the time. The liquid in the tube smells very bad. Some medicine. I'd better leave it alone. It can't be opened. It can't be opened. There is nothing special. It looks like a security code. There's nothing else there, just papers and a book. It can't... Sophie, Robert's wife. She left him many years ago. A code of some sort. Strange, there's no writing on it. I'm tired, but I won't rest yet. Robert's diploma in medicine. Exactly 12? It probably doesn't work. It sheds a strange greenish light. Assorted medical literature. Medical volumes. There's no point in skimming through these. Most of them are in Latin. It sheds a strange greenish light. It sheds a strange It sheds a study of the human brain. Robert has left this one opened. He won't be able to finish it now. That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle. That is a year. That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle.
I'll leave her alone.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
Vale, ahora estoy en uno de esos momentos que no sé muy bien qué hacer. Lo único que habrá que poner aquí ahora. Estas lámparas también son extrañas porque no desaparecen. Interactuables, así que algo habrá que hacer.
It sheds a
Esto también.
That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle.
Esto sería
That
que
is a
sería
year prior to
MC,
building the
que
foundation of the
sería
castle.
1120. ¿No? Y el 1120 serán las 11:20, por ejemplo.
A secret bookcase. Robot had more secrets than anyone would have suspected.
Pues ya he acertado. Albricias. A ver, voy a guardar por si acaso. Supongo que la caja fuerte será otro puzzle. Sí, justo. Y supongo que tendrá algo que ver con la tarjetita esta. D32128015252884. 05. Aquí hay 5 diales. ¿Qué será? ¿Ponerlos uno detrás de otro? ¿Cómo irá esto? ¿Pero hay otra forma de cambiar esto? Pues... vale. O sea, solamente puedo mirar uno a la vez. Se cambia. Claro, solamente hay números, no hay letras, y ahí hay una letra. A no ser que la D sea de derecha, pero dudo yo que lo hayan traducido. Es como es que esto está en blanco. ¿Habrá que hacer aquí alguna cosa? ¿O tinta invisible o algo? ¿Qué? No, aquí no hay nada. Mejor con el cloro ese que había allí en la capilla. Aquí en la casa de unos productos de fotografía.
We have said everything to each other already.
Vamos a cerrarla. Ojalá me pudieran decir algo sobre el papel, pero no. Aquí no hay nada más, ¿no? La foto, la pequeña nada. ¿Dónde están las cosas estas de las luces que algo tienen que ver?
It sheds a strange greenish light.
No dice lo mismo.
It sheds a strange greenish light.
Y dice, aquí hay luz suficiente durante el día, pero aquí dice algo de una extraña luz verde.
It sheds a strange greenish light.
Clic derecho, no hace nada. Aquí debe haber algo escrito que no se ve. Y pongo la luz, a ver. Anda.
6, 3, 0, 8, 1.
83081. 83081.
This is the right combination.
Vale.
It must be very old. Old runes and Latin words are carved around the area. Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading. As well as it was not easy to find out where you were living, I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I am already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea. In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. I will explain everything when you arrive. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid. William knew something, but now there's no way to find out what. Maybe I could have helped him if I had received the letter on time. I hope you're frying in hell. Can you hear me, Robert?
Hombre. Hola, ¿qué tal? Pues sí, la verdad, y hace mucho tiempo. Pues ya ves, aquí, yendo transmitiendo de vez en cuando, muy de vez en cuando. Pero algo hacemos.
I, William Gordon, have decided to bequeath my possessions as follows. To my dear Victoria, I give and will all my personal possessions, the family jewels and valuables, as they righteously belong to her heirs and assigns forever. To my grandson, Samuel Gordon, I hereby transfer the ownership of the Black Mirror Castle with all the neighboring lands. To him I also devise the administration of our family residence. Let him take care of it properly, as I no longer can, to his heir and assigns forever. To my beloved son James, I give the full right to live in his native residence for however long he should desire, until the end of his days. By this I hope to at least partially atone for your having to live in complete loneliness, my dear James. And lastly, to my firstborn son Robert, after long pondering, I have decided to deny the right to the property of our family. However, I do retain his right to his property and things that he has been making use of in our family residence. I know that you are well aware of the reason of my decision, Robert. In my eyes, you are no longer worthy of the name Gordon. These decisions I make of my own free will, and in the best of conscience. William Gordon.
William's last will was apparently meant to stay hidden from everyone. Robert, I see now I didn't know you at all, you bloody beast. I have no clue what's in them. A chemical of some sort, that's for sure.
Va a ser todo cuestión de
There are
una
dates
herencia.
on the labels, month after month. Robert's diary.
May 2nd. Tomorrow I will visit Dr. Herman in the morgue. If he understands what I wrote to him in my letters, it shouldn't be too hard to convince him.
I think he's my man. May 3. The visit to Herman fulfilled my expectations. Our secret agreement will make further progress in my research much easier. It did not take much effort to convince him to cooperate, just as I expected. Herman understands that science and research of novel concepts sometimes demands sacrifices. He agreed to take care of the first delivery tomorrow already, which suits my plans perfectly. If it were not for him, I do not know how it would be possible for me to keep on disposing of those damn bodies. Letting a few corpses disappear without a trace certainly will not be a problem for him as a pathologist. Last, I can resume work on the tests. May 8th. Previous tests were no use, and several months of work turned out completely futile. God's sake, where could I have made a mistake? Where? Calculated all the components almost 1,000 times, and just haven't a clue as to what could be wrong. starting to make me tired. It's taking much too long, and with every new day, I'm afraid that someone will find out. It is with great luck that I convinced Herman to cooperate at the right moment. Either I improve the composition of the substance, or raise doses as they are. Otherwise, I cannot proceed further. Yes, that's it. The composition is correct. I merely require to raise the dosage. Yes! Should have started sooner with them. Oh, I will raise the concentration by 100%. May 9. Administered the higher concentrate to 2 subjects. I have to wait several days before I can make accurate measurements. At least I can now take a rest from all the figures and calculations. May 12. I thought I would not have to take any notes for the next few days. But I had a word with James today. He was acting differently than usual, and spoke about things that must never come to light. He knows too much about the methods of my research and can expose me. And worse, they would believe him. Do not know what to do now. Locked in that cell of his, he's trying to corner me. How ironic. Never before have I considered direct violence. But he is a threat to all my efforts and everything that I have achieved. May 13. Things are apparently worse than I thought. The head nurse spoke to James, and she herself suggested to me that we should release him for some time. It was quite an effort to convince her that James must stay where he is because of his condition. I have no clue what he told her to make her believe him, but I'm afraid he may tell her everything next time. Must not happen. He is not the fool I thought he was. I have to get rid of him somehow. May 15. Everything I once held firm in my hands is beginning to crumble and fall like a house of cards. Higher doses have had no effect. I verified all the measurements twice. Do not know how to continue. The whole affair with James refuses resolution. He must never be allowed to return to Black Mirror. Do what has to be done. There is only one possibility left. Only one solution. I will dispense with the calculations and raise the ratio of the effective substance by another 100%. I know whose veins I will inject the serum into this time.
Herman helped Robert hide the results of his experiments. The bodies of the patients would end up in his morgue, and no one was to find out.
Estaba todo el mundo compinchado al final.
More tubes with that smelly solution. It's a 3.5 millimeter. I would like to ask you about something.
I'm listening, Samuel.
Victoria, I was in Robert's study and I saw a picture of a man that I had never seen before. Is it someone from our family?
A picture? You shouldn't have entered that room, Samuel. Robert does not like anyone to go in there, not even me.
I merely tried to find something that would help us figure out where Robert could be. His things are all in order.
Oh, good. He would be angry if he found out that you had been in his study. That picture is a portrait of our ancestor, Lothar Gordon. It was he who founded the sanatorium where Robert works.
And when was that?
Some 200 years ago. I'm not exactly certain.
Ashbury has been a hospital of some kind for quite some time. Tell me more about Lothar Gordon.
He was chief doctor in a hospital for the mentally disordered for many years. In those days, however, they did not speak about therapy or medication. He would probably have carried on with his work if he had not fallen ill.
What was his ailment?
Over time, that place completely absorbed him. All those mad minds that he was spending days and nights with. In the end, he broke down, and his mind succumbed to insanity too. He died as one of those he was helping. A truly sad end.
When Lothar died, where did they bury him?
I see you are testing my memory. As far as I know, his body remained there as he wished. They buried him in a modest grave behind the sanatorium. Later, that place turned into a graveyard. Many who died within the walls of the sanatorium found their rest there. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Vale, pues habrá que volver al sanatorio, a ver.
It's Samuel Gordon. Please, open the gate. I have no idea. Tadeusz Law, our dear father, deceased in the year 1752, left his loving wife and children. Damien Gay, our dear and beloved son, left us forever in 1814. Gabriel Swen, deceased in the year 1805. Here rests Sir Nathan Hawke, who left this world in the year of the Lord, 1638. Let him find his peace in the new world. There are no names on these, just illegible remains of memorial epitaphs. Louis Bate, 1852. Evelyn, our dear daughter, buried before her 12th birthday. Let her soul find the resting place it couldn't have in this world. An unmarked grave. An unmarked, the Gordon coat of arms. That's likely the grave I'm looking for. I need to remove the shrub first. A thorny shrub with thick branches. There's our coat of arms on the... That must be the grave I'm looking for. I've got to get rid of these branches somehow. They're full of thorns. Of gardening scissors.
Para hacer las
I
tijeras
hadn't
por
noticed
hacer
it
daño.
before. Damn, it's broken. They're useless like this. There's no I can't leave now.
El tornillo por casualidad.
The lid is too heavy. I cannot move it. The lid is too heavy. I cannot move it.
A ver si apareció aquí alguna otra cosa por arte de magia.
Trash, junk, and garbage. Trash, junk. A metal rod. I'll take it.
Conveniente.
Oh no, the grave is empty. How do I obtain the fourth key? I can't stop now. I must carry on. I can't leave now.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Tell me, the old graveyard at the back of the sanatorium, has it always been administered by Ashbury?
Yes, as far as I know, it has belonged to Ashbury for at least the past 100 years.
And before that?
Prior to that, it was part of the Wormhill Parish, I believe. But as I said, that was a very long time ago.
Thank you. That's enough.
So, the old graveyard was administered by the Wormhill Parish.
That's all. Thanks.
Supongo que por aquí ir a la iglesia. Pero yo.
The grate is locked. The church was built during the reign of Marcus Gordon the Merciful in 1230. Let this parish lead people to goodness of soul and trust in our Lord. Father Frederick has been administering to the vicarage for many years.
Father Frederick?
Yes?
Can I speak with you?
Certainly, my son. I am listening.
I need to research one of my ancestors. Can you help me?
I would be happy to help you, but I sense that something is troubling you. Would you like to discuss it? You would relieve your soul, believe me.
You are kind, Father, but I have come for a different reason. I promise. I will return again when I have finished what I must.
A seguir al canal.
Very well, then. What do you require from a servant of the Lord?
I need to figure out where the remains of Lothar Gordon are preserved. I suspect there might be a record of it in the chronicle of the parish.
Our chronicles reach far into the past. I believe I should be able to find the information you need. Please, come back later. It's going to take me a while to locate the record.
Thank you, Father.
No me entero mucho de lo que ha dicho. Luego que vuelvo más tarde, ¿no?
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really.
Vale, aquí no tengo que hacer nada. ¿Qué será? Lo típico de darme una vuelta y regresar inmediatamente para allá. Será el típico evento que salta cuando haga algo.
I'll talk to her later. This is not the right time.
Porque otra cosa no tengo para hacer. Así que ir al pueblo. Bueno, voy a ir a la iglesia directamente a preguntar a ver si ya lo tiene.
Father?
Yes, my son?
Can I disturb you for a moment? Have you found anything in the old chronicles yet, Father? It's very important to me.
Not yet. You need to be patient, my son.
I'll come back later.
We have said everything to each other already.
Ahora sí que no tengo ni idea de qué hacer. Supongo que será eso, darme vueltas y de más vueltas. Más vueltas. ¿Qué otra cosa?
It's empty.
Supongo que serán por los viajes que haga. Voy a hacer unos cuantos viajes. Y luego volveré otra vez a la iglesia, a ver.
Father, I need to talk to you.
Yes, go ahead.
Have you found anything in the old chronicles yet, Father? It's very important to me.
Not yet. You need to be patient, my son.
I'll come back later.
Joder. Bueno, voy a pasar por todos los escenarios. A lo mejor el Tiger está ahí en un escenario en concreto y hasta que lo pase por ahí no se activa o alguna cosa así.
The shop is closed. The door is locked. It's pleasantly warm in here. I should hang my clothes over the chair in the evening so that they dry.
Father.
Yes.
Have you found it's very...
Not yet.
Joder.
I'll come back later.
No sé. Que tenga que hacer algo. Que si no, no me explico. No me queda nada en principio de hacer. No depende de las veces que lo preguntes.
One of the crypts of our family. I don't even know who's buried in it. The tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
Father.
Yes.
Ahora sí, sir.
Go ahead. You have returned. I found the record you need in the Chronicle.
Ya está.
Lothar Gordon was the father of Thomas Gordon, who was the father of William. His remains were buried near Ashbury, as per his last wishes.
In Ashbury?
After some time, however, his body was cremated and transferred into one of your family tombs in the graveyard of the vicarage. That is where it is resting now.
Thanks, Father. You have been a great help.
You need not thank me. I am happy to have a look at the Chronicles.
Who opened the crypt? I won't be messing with his toolbox. I won't be...
Is anyone there?
Who's there this late at night? Is it you? What are you doing here?
I know this is not exactly the right hour to take a walk around the graves, but I have my reasons.
Yeah, you've probably got some real good reasons.
I'm looking for Lothar Gordon's remains, and this is the last possible place. I would like to have a look inside. It won't take long.
No, I won't let you in at this time. I've got my work to finish. Come by tomorrow and you can spend however long you want inside. I have to finish my work, so I'll be going back to it.
Hold on. We can certainly find a way to settle this.
I'm listening.
You can go down and see if you can find the urn for me. It's very important, and you won't lose out on it.
Let me get this straight. You come to a cemetery after midnight to dig up an urn in the tomb of some ancestor of yours, and you will pay me to help you find it?
Exactly.
It's got to be very important indeed, as far as I can tell. To hell with it. I'll go and find it for free. So, whose urn is it that you want?
Lothar Gordon's. It must be somewhere in the crypt.
Okay. Wait here. It's going to take me a while to find it.
Sure.
You were right. I've found it. Here you are. Now I've got to get back to work. You've cost me a lot of time already. I would still like to go to bed today.
I'll leave you to your work.
Good. The sooner I get to my bed, the better.
Just one more key left. Williams. There's only one way to obtain it. I fear the thought, but I have no choice. I must finish what I have begun. God forgive me. What is it I am saying? The ground hasn't... What is it? The flashlight might come in handy in this darkness. It's shining. The batteries are okay. The ground hasn't... What is it? I don't know what we could talk about.
Solo un par muy sencillo. Del reloj y la hora, que se me ha salido ahí. Bueno, era bastante lógico si lo pensabas. Y después otro de una caja fuerte que lo he sacado de chip. Se me ha ocurrido probar un papel en una luz.
Nothing is carved in the cross. It's too dark. I can't... The shovel is lying on the heap. It's too dark. Isabella Santi died in 1932. I've got to get rid of the gravedigger first.
Ya suponía que tenía que hacerme... No sé, ¿puedo encerrarle aquí o qué?
It's holding the metal door open.
Pues he quitado el cable y esto sigue abierto. Creía que a lo mejor quitando el cable se cerraba la puerta.
Got to get rid of the grave.
I don't know. Don't want to disturb him.
Nothing's carved in the cross.
Esto es lo mismo. Se resetea. Se resetean los objetos interactuables, por lo visto. No tengo que hacer para que la puerta se cierre del todo. O sea, hay que haber un píxel por aquí para cerrar. ¿Y? ¿Ha salido algo o ha sido esto? No lo sé. Me ha salido algo. A una cuña.
Peg is holding the door open.
He won't be getting out easily. Forgive me, William. I had to do it. Fifth key, the last one.
Son unas emocionantes actividades, las aventuras gráficas.
Our carriage. Somebody must have come to the vicarage. Victoria? I'll have a look in the church. That was Bates. What is he doing here? Why did he go to the confessional in such a hurry? I must find out somehow. Someone is coming. Most likely Father Frederick.
I heard footsteps a minute ago. Did someone come in before you?
I didn't see anyone. You must have heard me.
Perhaps you are right. Is there some way I can help you?
No, Father. Thank you.
In that case, I will depart.
Father, I am haunted by a terrible secret. I know who has caused all this evil. I know who killed those people. I can no longer bear keeping this secret to myself, so I must confess. I saw him sneaking through the night, covered by the darkness. His palms, they were stained with blood, a terrible sight. I hid quickly so that he would not see me. When I briefly looked into his face, I was stunned with awe. I still have his expression before my eyes. All this time, I remained silent. I could not tell anyone. They would not believe me anyway. Even I would not believe it if I had not seen his face with my own eyes. I am afraid of pronouncing his name, Father.
Do go on, son.
I know the devil has many faces. That night I saw one of them. The face was that of the Lord of Castle Black Mirror, the youngest of the family, Samuel Gordon.
must be the hair of the murderer. The murderer has black hair.
He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying. He said he knew who killed him. That he knew.
Of your blood, others will rise with your name, bearing my curse. One of your heirs will convert 5 souls of 5 mortals. This will be the catalyst to bring my anger back to life. And I will return. When your days have ended, there will be no one to stop me.
God, forgive him his sins.
Forgive me, my lord, for my sins, and give me strength to carry on. Give me strength to stand up to evil and destroy the curse that has harassed my family for so long. Give me strength, my lord. Amen. There's only one way from the quiet areas of the church. I must descend into the depths of the catacombs and destroy the source of evil that has taken over my soul.
Vale, hay que giro del guión, ¿no? Al final somos nosotros los malos. Bueno, he de decir que ya me lo esperaba. Que cuando encontré los pelos en la mano del médico, alguien moreno, digo, yo soy moreno. Bueno, el personaje es moreno. Vale, este es el último capítulo, creo. Así que no creo que falte... Ah, mira. Ya no hay más sitio para guardar. Voy a poner 24. Sí, todo puede ser. Estoy mal de la cabeza también. Pero vamos, si la aventura gráfica terminara diciendo, oh vaya, lástima, tu personaje es un esquizofrénico, sería un poco como el sueño de Resines. Vale, o sea, lo pongo yo, espérate. Supongo que será aquí, ¿no? Hay que poner más llaves o algo.
Some strange symbols in a circle. The underground certainly had a different purpose in the past than just to keep the water away. Those symbols. They led me as far as here.
Vale. No, supongo que serán los símbolos que... Tendré que marcar los símbolos que había. O sea, que han ido apareciendo, digo yo. ¿No? O sea, este que parece una N... Este que parece ahí... No sé. A ver. Este... No sé, si es esto es muy fácil, pero bueno. Este hace una L invertida hacia la izquierda, hacia la derecha y la guindilla. Hombre, no era muy difícil el puzzle, la verdad.
These must be the catacombs that Marcus's chronicle mentions. I am filled with distress. I don't know what the writing means. Maybe it warns against entering.
A ver, esto me parece el típico laberinto, ¿no? Derecha, avanzar, izquierda. Avanzar. Izquierda, avanzar o derecha. Arriba y saber.
They'd most likely fall apart if I as much as touched them.
Derecha. Anda, coge una espada.
What a fight that must have been. Several bodies are spread all over the corridor.
Retroceder. Izquierda. Raíces.
The roots of the trees have even found their way down here.
No sé si será un laberinto o será simplemente una instancia así. Porque claro, izquierda, avanzar.
A big candle.
Y una abertura.
I'll have a peek.
No sé por qué me lo esperaba. No, eso no es debajo de la iglesia, eso es debajo de la mansión.
The roots of the trees have even found their way down here.
A ver, la espada. Mira el esqueleto por si acaso.
What a fight that must have been. Several bodies are spread all over the corridor.
Ahora no voy a mirar por el agujero. Supongo que puedo encenderlo, tal vez.
beast carved in stone.
Están los barriles. Me interesan. Un casco. Voy a conseguir una armadura completa ahora. Sí, hombre.
It's probably from the time of the siege, but who knows?
Pon lo que quieras. Un ladrillo. Espérate. Luego lo miraré.
I've heard something in the distance. I have no idea whom it belonged to.
Ahora no puedo mirarlo porque no puedo salir del juego.
I can't see the bottom. I can't.
Otra abertura que no voy a mirar.
It can't be opened. There's no lock on it.
El ruido que se ha oído antes, que era entonces.
The corridor is blocked.
Vale. Aquí otra abertura. Que no sé si quiero mirar.
A little opening in the wall.
Ahora no. No me ha pasado nada.
It fits the hand perfectly. There's no going further this way.
A ver si cabe aquí en la abertura esta. ¿Qué hay aquí? Apártate, hombre. Expositor.
Something is missing there.
La bola esta, creo. La esfera, la Palantir. ¿Esto habrá que apretarlo en un orden o será simplemente apretarlos todo?
dead end. There's no going... There's no going... I'll try jumping over it. There's no going further. A little opening in the wall.
¿De qué? ¿De qué te acuerdas?
There's no going... I'll have a peek. I can't see the bottom.
Vale, pero vamos a ver cómo iba. ¿Cómo se va a adivinar que hay que tirar la espada y el casco en el agujero para que se cierre? Ahora bien, porque se me ha ocurrido así a cerrar lo único que tenía en el inventario, pero vamos. qué? ¿Encender todo esto? Hombre, voy a probar. Hombre, seguramente habrá que buscar alguna combinación para encenderlas. Pero vamos, para probar a encenderlas todas.
It's a dead end.
He encendido todas y no ha pasado nada, así que supongo que habrá que buscar alguna combinación o algo. Bueno, si tú ves algo, dímelo, Slither. No me dejes ahí después de 2 horas me digas, ah, mira, ¿lo ves cómo era esto?
That must be the map of the labyrinth.
Tócate las narices, había un mapa. ¿Y a quién se le ocurre poner un mapa del laberinto? En el laberinto. Inventario. En inventario tengo... Tengo las llaves, es lo único que tengo. bombón, tinta invisible. Vale, me estás diciendo que hay tinta invisible. Y ahora el mechero no lo tengo. Bueno, lo miraron en la vela. Estoy encendido. Y se encienden estas de aquí. Supongo yo que aquí hay linternas y habrá que encenderlas.
First, I have to find...
Vale, está la entrada. Y las que había que encender era esta de aquí al lado. Creo que esta también. Y creo que eran las dos de arriba a la derecha. Sí, creo que eran las dos de arriba a la derecha. Bueno, es que ahora tengo que apagarle el resto. Sí, lo estaba mirando.
There Where am I? What is this place?
A ver. A ver qué pasa aquí ahora.
Vorpal, an ancient ritual dagger. The blade is covered with dried blood.
Hola Lucar, ¿qué tal? Por aquí en principio no veo nada interactuable. Creo que no. Por aquí tampoco. Lo curioso es que todavía no he utilizado las llaves para nada, que yo recuerde. El altar. No. Las llaves tampoco. ¿Estás dejando alguna cosa por aquí? Sí, en principio se supone que ya debe estar a punto de terminar. Creo. Aquí está el libro. O yo que tengo que firmar aquí con sangre, o sea, me da a mí la sensación.
Vorpal, an ancient ritual dagger. The blade is covered with dried blood.
Pero ¿cómo se utiliza? Esa es la cuestión. ¿Dar? ¿No?
Vorpal, the blade.
El nombre de la hija, que sí, ¿qué hija?
The key I found in market. Vorpal, the blade.
O sea, alguna cosa me debe...
Vorpal, an ancient ritual dagger. The blade is covered with dried blood.
Pues no tengo ni idea de qué hacer. El nombre... me suena de algo.
Vorpal, an ancient ritual dagger. The blade is covered with dried blood.
Me suena el nombre, pero ahora mismo no caigo. Vale, había que dar justo encima del personaje. Anda, madre mía. Aperturas. Hombre, supongo que esto será para las llaves. Digo yo. Es verdad, me he dado cuenta que tienen los colores de las gemas de las llaves. Verde y azul. Guardo por si acaso, no voy a ser que la fastidiemos.
Zodokare usadire im coraxo zodere matorebe matoribi vax da sobra ve maliore vax da sobra malior im ibute amena vi busatire amena vax zodokare. Such is the end of my story. I always feared that my past would resurface and cast its shadow over me. My soul has blackened from sins that cannot be undone. Evil has many faces, many forms. I know that the past has been a diverted mirror of my soul. Here, there is no judge to pass judgment. There is only me.
Y ya está. Esto es un final un poco anticlimático, ¿no? Hombre, ya, pero podrían explicar un poco que, no sé, qué es lo que ha pasado ahí con el ritual ese raro. ¿Ha abierto las puertas del infierno o alguna cosa así? Sí, de los juegos de rol sí, la espada warpal me suena, pero me suena de otra cosa. Ahora mismo no caigo, pero me suena de otra cosa. Vale, pues ya está. Conseguí terminarlo antes del fin del mes. El fin del mes de octubre. Algo es algo. Y ya la segunda parte ya para el año que viene. Que me llevará todavía en todo el mes la segunda parte. Y la tercera el año que viene o el siguiente. Y de aquí a 2 años a saber qué ha pasado. A lo mejor no estamos ni aquí. Pero bueno. Y las tengo en GOG. Ahí esperando. Pues no sabía, no me había dado cuenta que me había costado tanto. Casi 3 horas he estado aquí. Creo que había estado bastante menos. Voy a buscarlo un momento, a ver. Vorpal. Sí, ¿lo ves? De eso me sonaba. Salía en... que también salen los juegos de rol, pero supongo yo que allí lo cogieron de a través del espejo. Que por cierto, a través del espejo, teniendo en cuenta que el juego es Black Mirror, supongo que ahí también estará un guiño al libro de Lewis Carroll. Ya me he dado cuenta que me hago viejo, no hace falta que me lo recuerdes. Pues nada, voy a cortar y ya estos 4 días, ¿no?, que quedan para fin de mes, te transmitiré alguno de estos más livianos que tengo aquí. Mejor otra partida al World of Horror o al Daily Chronicles o este que tengo aquí del Shadow el Consuming Shadow. Pero bueno, ya se verá. Pues nada, voy cerrando por aquí ya. Y nos vemos a lo mejor más tarde o ya mañana directamente. Pues venga, si quedáis por ahí por alguno por el chat, lo dicho. Nos vemos en otro directo. Hasta luego.
Hold tight, Crawford. They're coming. I can smell them.
Look to the sky way lights turn to black when they come back. If there pulls mankind on rules where they will get Xmas against stars, no returning boiling and chilling food, no returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. Up and the sea from underground, down from the skies there all around. They will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on the right. Eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. Therefore it pulls down by the rules where they look at Xmas against stars, but they will be calling and tune, no returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. From the skies there all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on the right. Eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. Therefore it pulls down by the rules where they look at Xmas against stars, but they will be calling and tune, no returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. From underground, down from the skies there all around, they will return, mankind will learn new kinds of fear when they are here. Look to the sky, way up on high, there in the night, stars on the right. Eons have passed, now then at last, prison walls break, old ones awake. Madness will reign, terror and pain, woes without end where they extend. Therefore it pulls down by the rules where they look at Xmas against stars, but they will be calling and tune, no returning season of doom. Scary, 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 scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice. Up on the sea, from the ground, all the stars there.